Now, whenever you buy anything, how do you know that you are getting the best value for money, or even worse, that you're not being ripped off?
Well, today our new Queen of Consumer, Sarah Willingham, is here with her guide to staying savvy when you're shopping around.
And Sarah joins us now. First of all the papers are talking about new recession, another world economy collapse,
Double
the
dip.
Eurozone falling apart. Now, there's a lot of what you watch on the news that you think, well, what would happen if it did? What would happen if Italy and Greece went bust? Does that mean that they have to move out, sell up, and someone else can come in and buy it? What happens?
I don't think we could afford it for a start. But I mean, the fact is just what is it going to take to prop them up? That's the problem at the moment. They can't even pay they can't even service the debt that the Euro's put in for them. So I think the biggest problem is what impact is it going to have on us to continue to support them? And this is all the talk at the moment about what is George Osborne going to have to do to kickstart our country because of the impact actually that both Italy and Greece are having on us. And it's just, to do nothing is not an option. And a lot of the criticism that's coming out of their governments at the moment is, and of the IMF, is what is everybody doing about it? How are we going to stop those countries going bankrupt?
But aren't there a lot of very, very clever people around the world scratching their heads thinking, I don't know. Don't know what we're going to do now. So big now, I've no idea.
I mean, that's the thing. We've got the world's cleverest people all sat around a table. You know, at the moment, they've got to sort it out because the impact this is having on the whole of Europe is massive.
If there was an answer, they'd have found it by now.
Well, you'd
they'd have been
think so.
shouting it from the rooftops, so they're clearly...
But there's lots of differing opinions as well.
Yeah, and I mean, it's very similar to when you're trying to turn around a business, actually. You've got to plug the holes, put loads of money into it to stop it going bust, but at the same time, you've got to encourage growth.
See, I still don't understand. If your business goes bust, then you sell the factory. Unfortunately, everybody's out of work. Someone else comes in, buys the factory, starts making someone else
something else. You can't let a country
else
go bust. You just can't do it.
What happens?
Well, they've got to keep plugging in the money and they've got to encourage growth, so they've got to invest at the same time, and that is actually a very, very, very difficult balance to get.
Okay, well, let's move closer to home now, and we'll go on to some of the things that you were going to discuss. And
energy suppliers, first of all.
This was huge in the papers yesterday.
Yes, this is massive at the moment. The last of the energy companies have just put their prices up 15.4%. So people are talking about this is going to cost the average household over £100. And the question is what can we do about it?
It's also very confusing which level you're at and whether you're getting the cheapest deal for you, isn't it?
And this is what Chris Huhn has said, actually. He's made sure that we've got to have more transparency from the energy companies. They've got to be able to communicate with their consumers. He's going to start fining the energy companies if they don't actually communicate and ensure that consumers can get the best deal. But there is hope out there anyway. You can go to companies such as USwitch, for example, and shockingly, only 10%. Shockingly, only 20% of households actually switched last year. But you can save over £400 by going to sites like that and switching, and it's so easy.
So that is people who are switching their accounts get the benefit of cheaper deals. So those people who are, and I've been with my energy company for blooming ages. So am I being penalised because I'm being loyal?
Yes, actually, you are. You're being penalised because you're not shopping around, and your energy provider is not encouraged in any way, shape, or form to tell you that you can get better tariffs, probably with them. But actually, if you shopped around, you could get better tariffs elsewhere. So that's where companies such as uswitch.com, you can go onto their website or you can phone them, and they will tell you whether or not you're better off sticking where you are but getting a better tariff, or actually switching to a new energy company. And at the moment, with the prices skyrocketing, there is no excuse not to do this. We have to do it.
Okay.
And also, we're told that the prices are going to continue to go up, and the prices seem to be going up above inflation.
We've had 2 price rises this year.
So are they just ripping us off then?
Well, I mean, obviously fuel prices are skyrocketing, and the fact is that what they are doing, in a way you can argue that they are ripping us off by not telling us that we can get better deals elsewhere. And actually by not telling us that we can get better deals with them. That's the worst thing. So that's what people can do, is either go onto companies such as USwitch, or they can phone their current providers and say, is there a better way of me doing this? How can I get it cheaper? With annual bills going up over 200% by this second price rise, we've got to do something about it. So I just want people to take action. I don't want people to sit and do nothing about this.
Is it worth sort of ringing your provider and saying, I will leave unless you give me a better deal?
Totally, and that's exactly where we are at the moment, because the market's becoming far more transparent than it ever was before. You can now shop around, which is fantastic.
Okay. These car insurance premiums that are going up, you say that a report shows that premiums are rising by 40% a year.
Oh my goodness.
This is the crash for cash. This is so shocking. We've heard a lot about this in the press recently. People that are pulling out in front of you with a car full of people, slamming their brakes on, you go into the back of them, your insurance claims. And that's what they're doing. This is adding £40 on average to the average car insurance policy. This is such...
You can see it happening here. You can see what they're doing. They're pulling out in front of that lorry, and then they end up having to pay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, can you believe that people?
How do you know though you haven't been involved in a genuine accident?
Well, you don't. But what you have to do is you need to be vigilant. You need to watch out for people that are driving erratically. When it happens, I appreciate that people go into shock. It's difficult. But at the time, please take note of what's around you. If you've got a camera with you on your phone, take photographs, even video the scene. Count the number of people in the car, because people are claiming that they've got 5 people in the car, there's only 1. So just take note of everything that's around you. If there's any witnesses, get them to write it down as well.
So what would happen? So something like that, there would be an accident, and then the 5 people allegedly in the car would say, "Oh, we've all got whiplash. We're all claiming." Is that what it would be?
That's exactly what's happening. We've all got whiplash. My legs. I can't work again. I mean, there was a recent court case. I mean, they've actually gone to jail now, but these guys made a business out of it. They made nearly £1 million from doing this. It is so shocking. So people just need to watch out for it and make sure that they're not victim of it, and if they think they have been, they need to contact their insurance company. So
you can report information on the Insurance Fraud Bureau, can't you?
Yes, exactly, and we've put all the details up on the website.
Okay, well, that's good.
General tips on getting your insurance down.
This again, shop around, just like we said about the energy, but at the same time, do you need to commute? That often puts your prices up. If you've done work to your car, that often puts the insurance premiums up. I mean, just be sensible about it. There is so much information out there online. Just look it up, shop around, and get the best price that's out there. So you say if you have over 5 years no claims discount, you can protect it? Yes, you can protect it. So you pay for that. And that's often worth it.
It's like almost taking it on insurance on your insurance,
exactly,
isn't it?
And it is often worth it. But ask the question, OK, if I pay that, how much will it cost me? And then how much will it save me? And weigh up the balance. But make sure you know to ask the question, because often they don't even offer it to you. Now,
there's what looks like a scam here. When you complete an online purchase from some big name retailers, you're offered discount vouchers, and that you could end up paying over the months for something that you didn't even know you'd signed up for. No, exactly, and a lot of people have fallen, I guess, victim to this without knowing it. What's happening is that they're putting a box onto very, very well-known and trusted websites. They have an affiliate relationship with them. You're then signing up, actually could easily think you are signing up with the brand that you're very loyal to, and in fact you're signing up with a different company. Now, they have changed the way they do it. Historically, you literally just signed up and put your email address in there, and the next thing you knew, you were getting £10 a month taken off your credit cards. So the first thing I want people to do is go back and look at their credit cards, because I think people will be surprised if they haven't looked, and they do buy a lot of little items on their credit card. They could easily see that £10 a month has been coming out from shopper discount websites. Well, the Office of Fair Trading say, understand what it is that you're signing up to. If you're asked for bank details, check why you're being asked for your bank details. Check if the trial periods are opt-in or opt-out, and check your bank statements every month to see whether or not there are these hidden charges that are being taken out. Absolutely. And they're legitimate companies, so it's not illegal. Exactly. It's not a scam. It's just easy to sign up to something
something when
That
the
you
days
don't
when actually
realise.
all the vouchers and discounts are for free. And it's things like this that really get under my skin, because it makes people get scared to use vouchers and discounts. And actually, this is something we should be doing every single day.
Yes. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you
very
very
much indeed.
Thank you.
Well, all the details of everything that we've just been talking about, you can be found on our website, itv.com/this morning.
Yes, Tamsin Outhwaite will be here, and we'll be heading to do some cooking in Doncaster. See you in a bit.